Hello everybody, this is Bobbin here, and welcome back to Train Drive ATS 3! Yay! We're back on Train Drive ATS 3 once again, which for some reason looks like Train Drive ATS 1 in the menus. I don't know why they wouldn't change it to yellow or something, because yellow seems to be the main color of Train Drive ATS 3. But we're back in Train Drive ATS 3 today. And, since we're back in the game, we're going to be, of course, obviously we're going to be playing some more scenarios as per the usual, but things are a little bit different today, as this is the first video, the first iPad video that is being recorded in a new format. Yeah, we are, well, I'll go into it a bit later, but yeah, first video recording in a new format, and I'll explain further detail on the way, but yeah, things are a bit different this time. But anyway, okay, let's get into the game. So, as far as scenarios are concerned, well, we have completed the first 4 in this series of videos that I'm doing. So if we take a look at the scenario thing, well, the first scenario I might do today, the 932 Express, it's like a number or something. So this one is, okay, according to this, the description is going to take about 30 minutes, or no, actually not 30 minutes, an hour. Although it might take only 30 minutes. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not really sure how, well, yeah, this Train Drive ATS 3, it's a bit different. Like I said, you know, the schedule isn't actually what you're going to be doing for today. It's a little bit strange. Anyway, okay, let's just jump into it and play the 932 Express, so suck it to number and thingamajiggy. Alright, this is start 949. Wow, it actually started on time, so this might actually be a 15-minute scenario. Okay. Are you allowed to go? I guess so. Alright, we're off! Yay! There's a train. Hey, you're back with the weird camera. That's the flying camera, which I'm still trying to get used to. And okay, let's actually play the game before we inevitably crash into something. So we're starting on this. I still do not understand how this route works here in Train Drive ATS 3. So yeah. Anyway, here we are back in Train Drive ATS 3. Yay! First Train Drive ATS 3 video of the year. And like I said, first we recorded a new format, so. And I'll get to that in just a minute. Let me just check some things as well, because since this is the first time recording in this new format, I have to make sure everything is going good. Because otherwise, you know, if everything explodes, then oh no, I've wasted all this time. I'm gonna have to make this video again, and nobody likes to do that. But anyways, yeah, welcome back to Train Drive ATS 3 once again. So I guess now I'll explain the new recording format. So, ironically, the first video of the year, which was in Train Drive ATS 1, I had some problems where my headphone jack adapter stopped working, and then for some reason the game didn't pick up any audio. But then I had to use the same recording method the next week anyway, in the Train Simulator 2 video. But now, this is the first video where I am actually using that new recording method. So, what I'm doing is that what I used to do is that, gotta slow down. Okay, so what I used to do, since we're in a ton, I might as well just talk about some stuff. I used to use the recording app thingamajig that you use to, record videos. Duh. So I would use that to record the footage of my iPad, but I would also use Audacity to record my commentary on my computer. And then I would take the commentary which was recorded on my computer and the game which I record on my iPad, and I would sync those up in my editing process. And this worked pretty well for the longest time, but after all, it just kind of started to get a bit more troublesome, where Apple for some reason decided to stop downloading stuff from my computer to my iPad, or no, from my iPad to my computer as we pass another train. And then of course, just recently, my headphone jack adapter quit working. So I believe we're approaching the next station stop. Yeah. And, you know, I was always going to switch to recording format like this. I'm slowing down. Shush. Oh, I see what's going on. Oh, 465. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So, I was going to switch to a new recording method for a while. Where essentially I want to go from doing this like record on iPad, record on computer screen, or record, you know what I mean. where I was saying I would go from that to mirroring the... Okay, let's focus on the game here, because this game is being very annoying right now. I'm slowing down. There. I'm only doing 15 kilometers per hour. Are you happy, game? We're just gonna just crawl up to the station stopping marker. Also, I think we're on another new part of the route. Yeah, I'm still figuring out the route here in Train Drive ATS 3. Like, as far as route knowledge, I know, like, I don't know it by, like, names, but I do know of, like, the route by, like, the scenery in Train Drive ATS 2. In fact, I think I'd say that the route over in Train Drive ATS 2 is the one I'm the most familiar with. Then there's the route in Train Drive ATS 1, which I do know the section between, like, the branch line section to the southern end, I think it was, but I'm still a bit unfamiliar with the northern end, as I saw in the video I made 2 weeks ago. I'm kind of unfamiliar with that section. And then I'd say that Train Drive ATS 3 is the route that I'm the least familiar with, which makes sense, because this is the game that I've also played the least. In fact, I didn't even play this game, Train Drive ATS 3, until I made episode 1 of the series last year, so... Now, obviously, I do plan to play all of the scenarios, and once I'm actually able to unlock flight mode in this game, I'll be able to fly around and explore the route, and then I'll be able to get to know it a lot better. Hey, look at that! It's that yellow train! I don't think we've seen that one yet. But I can get a picture because all the stupid stuff is in the way. Okay, I might be able to make something from that. But there you go! Look at that, it's the orange train, even though we're driving a red train today. Ooh, we got 10 kilometers to the next stop! Okay, cool, so we have some time to I can just chat with you guys about stuff. Well, we are running an express train today, so that does make some sense. So, hey, we got a service where we're not stopping at 1,000,000 stations, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we're coming to Fuzi. I think that is a station that we've been to already in this. Oh, no! That's why the game tells you to not break the speed limit. Walls. Is that the first time that that's happened? In this, I think it is actually. Actually, technically, it did actually happen once in a recording of episode 2 that's now unaired. And if we, well, hopefully we're not too late to the next station. Also, we basically threw away all of the points that we earned at that last station stop. Now, unfortunately, we do have a bunch of other station stops to stop at, so we will be able to make up those points, but... Also, wait for a permit. How long do I have to wait for that? I'm spamming the ATS button, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Thank you. Can I go now? There. Okay, fine, game. I won't even go anywhere near the speed limit. You know what? We're just gonna call it 20 kilometers per hour for this entire thing. If you want to be stupid like this. Okay, fine. We'll actually get close to speed limit, but we're gonna, yeah, fine. But I was only going with the speed limit for like a second, and you slow me down for that. That's ridiculous. Come on. I mean, that is why the beeper keeps happening when we get close to speed limit. But still, come on. It's stupid. All right. You know what? Fine. If you want to go, we'll just cruise at 70 then. Fine. Have it your way, gang. Well, anyways, so, okay, so I can't remember what I was talking about beforehand. Something about Elgato, so, oh yeah, okay, so, basically, so the previous recording method that I was using was I was screen recording my iPad footage, through my iPad itself, and then I was recording my, commentary on Audacity on my computer. Man, are we going downhill? I guess we are. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna drive as slow as snail. There. Alright, well, anyway, that stupid speed e-brake thing is now completely throwing me off, and now I'm trying to not go too fast so we don't get booted for speeding again. I mean, look, we're down to negative 44 points. We have to make all of that up before the end of the scenario. Otherwise, I don't think we're going to get the flight mode stuff. Is another stuff on my iPad screen. Well, anyway. Yeah, so basically I was using a recording method which was a bit sausagey. So I had always intended to switch to a new recording method where I would essentially be able to mirror my iPad screen onto my computer, and then I would use OBS to record my iPad screen and my commentary. Is that a train in front of me? Uh-oh. Wait, that's a train. That... Oh, never mind, it's on a different track. I just looked forward and I realized, oh, he's... Okay. Anyway, yeah, so I had always intended to find a method that would allow me to streamline the process a little bit, where essentially I would be able to use OBS to capture my iPad screen and also my commentary as well. Basically, I wouldn't need to use record it on my iPad anymore, and I would instead be able to do everything on my computer instead. Essentially, this will allow me to streamline the recording process. This way, I won't have to do like the syncing thing every time anymore. And also, I would also be able to do live streams showing my iPad gameplay, while also being able to be in a Discord call with the boys of Top Gear 2.0. You know, well, I think you may know of, because they appeared in multiple live streams and videos and thingies. But anyways, yeah, because interestingly enough, there's an app called Streamlabs, which you may have heard of before, but you can also, so there's Streamlabs for computer, but apparently there's also Streamlabs app for mobile devices, which is actually totally free, interestingly enough, and you can use that to live stream directly from your iPad, which is, again, interesting. But that method just wasn't really going to work out for me because, again, I like to be at Discord calls while streaming. Plus, if I do want to live stream through Streamlabs, I would have to use the microphone from my iPad, which just doesn't even sound that good. Whereas this method that I'm doing allows me to use my high-quality Blue Yeti microphone, so I still have crystal clear commentary and high-quality game footage. So, with all that in mind, I wasn't actually sure how to do that, though, for the longest time, where I tried, like, multiple ways to do it for free, because there's a bunch of free programs available that allow you to mirror your iPad screen to your computer. But none of these free methods really worked out that well for me. If I did find a wireless screen mirroring program, but the problem with that is that it was stupid. So I was like, well, okay. Stuff is falling off my table, because of course it is. Man, this is a chaotic episode, isn't it? Oh, speaking of chaos. Wow, literally right as I mentioned that, we see that. Okay. Anyways, are we under a special line? No, we're not. It's just a bridge. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So, basically all the free methods that I tried to use didn't work. There was actually this one thing called the Elgato Screen Link, which would have actually worked perfectly, and I tested that out. The quality of it actually looked pretty good, but the lag was absolutely abysmal. Like, it was about 7 years behind what I was actually doing, so that was no good. That wasn't going to work out at all. So I decided to can that method. So essentially, what I was like, okay, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to do this for free. I'm gonna have to fork out some money to get a payware program, or not payware program, but payware thing. There was actually one payware screen mirroring program thingy. I did find, but it was like a subscription thing where you have to pay like a monthly fee or a yearly fee to keep using it. That wasn't gonna fly with me. I wanted to at least get something where I could pay for it once and then have it forever. And then I learned that apparently you can use an Elgato capture card to record footage on iPad. Now, I was already aware of the Elgato capture cards because I follow YouTubers who use Elgato capture card to record game footage from like a console, like either a PlayStation or an Xbox. But I thought it was just for that. I didn't know that you could also use the Elgato for recording from iPad. So I was like, oh, this is interesting. Okay. So that's what I'm using. I bought an Elgato capture card and a couple HDMI cables, and that's what I'm using now. So, yes. So you are seeing this video, this game footage, through the quality of an Elgato capture card. Yes, that is how this video is being made. Like I said, previously I used to record it, which is an app that you can download on the App Store. But the problem with that though is that the screen itself is it's a little bit blurry. Now I'm using this method with the Elgato capture card and OBS, which is being run on my computer. You know, the quality of it looks better than ever. So I've been able to simplify my recording process a little bit and also up the quality on my videos as well. So this is the first video to use this new method. I will say this though, this new method I'm using isn't perfect. It was quite a puzzle to get this thing to actually work correctly in such a way to where, you know, everything wasn't breaking itself. And I'm still having issues where there's this weird thing. Anyway, I think we're going to shut up for a moment because we have to stop the session and also score back some points because right now we're at negative 44 points, which is no good. We need to get some pointsies, so this way we want to be able to... Well, actually, the funny thing about Train Drive ATS 3 is that all the scenarios are unlocked, but I think you still have to get a decent score in all of them to unlock the flight mode. Or do you? Or can you actually just complete the scenarios however you want and still get flight mode? I don't know. But I'm gonna at least try to do this semi-properly. Okay, anyway, back to... I'll kind of spend more time talking about Elgato stuff rather than talking about what I'm doing. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, though. It's just me driving trains, of course, like we usually do here in Train Drive ATS 3. Actually, this is basically one of those gameplay videos where it's like, you know, you have to show everything, but you have to keep it entertaining, so you talk about stuff to actually pass the time a little bit. Okay, let's actually stop in the right place time as well, because we gotta get some points back, and... Cool thing about... Look at that! And yeah, that's the cool thing about Train Drive ATS 3. The brakes are more responsive. And now we're back into the positives. 82 points. 30 points on total. And yes. So there we go. Now let's not get booted by the emergency braking systems this time. And we'll actually be able to do this. But yeah, so it's not perfect though. Because the strange thing is, when I plug in like my capture card to my iPad and stuff, a lot of the times, I just get a black screen where I don't actually get the gameplay footage. I do get the audio, though. I do get the audio from my iPad, but for some odd reason, I don't get any game footage at all. Like, it's totally black. And the reason for that is because of this thing called, something to do with, like, some sort of security measure where it tries to stop you from capturing your thingamajig to, you know, not get footage or whatever. Which is... a stupid system that should have never been conceived in the first place. I know why it's there, but that doesn't make it any better. Because it's a security measure that people are just going to just bypass anyway. It's not even that difficult. In fact, the way to actually do it is you get a HDMI splitter, which will decode the anti-recording thing. Now, I didn't realize that until just today when I set everything up. So I'm gonna have to eventually buy a thingamabob splitter thingamajiggy so I can, you know, make this easier. Because right now it's like it's a lottery where it's like 1 out of 10 times I plug in the capture card to my iPad. 1 out of 10 times it actually gets the footage. As a cool red train coming hello there, yeah. But yeah, 1 out of 10 times I'll actually get the game footage, and the other 9 times it's just black. Like there's nothing shows up. So I'll eventually get that HDMI splitter thing to make this process easier, but I can't get one right now, so I'm having to do this lottery thingamajig, and thankfully I was able to make it just work, so I could record this video. Which good thing I did record this video, because I typically don't record this. I bet videos this late into the week. But the problem there also, okay, so you may also be wondering, well, what took this video so long to get out this week? You know, because typically I upload these videos on Tuesday, and this video actually came out on Wednesday because I did a live stream on Monday. Well, it was actually getting the Elgato stuff here themselves, because I got my Elgato capture card through Amazon, and because this is a pretty expensive product, by the way, it's $200 to get one of these capture cards. Strange, and I've actually got a 20% discount, so I was actually able to get one for 180 or 20% or 10% discount, so I was able to get it for $180. But it was still so expensive that Amazon has this like one-time passcode that you have to give to the delivery driver in order to get the package delivered. So, and then after that happened, and then it took another couple days for us to actually pick up the capture card from my dad's house, and then bring it to my mom's house so I can actually record the video. Kind of wish I had my own car. You know something else that pains me? I just got my driver's license. and I actually do have enough money to afford a car as well. It's just not the process of actually going out to get a car. So, yeah, fingers crossed we'll do that soon, though. I think I should just. Uh-oh. Oh, really? Wow, that was here. Hang on, I might still be able to recover it. Okay, that was still not very good, but whatever. Hey, we're up in the right place. Come on. There. That's a pretty bad score, but it could have been worse. Is there a train there? Oh, I think we've been to the station before. So we're on the way to Osaka Namba, which is... I don't understand this route map, by the way. Like, what is this? It's not like a linear route. It's just weird. I think this Train of ATS 3 is... I think this is actually like the first game that actually takes place on a route that's actually based on a real life route. But this map is like so weird and confusing. Yeah, I don't know. Still trying to understand this route. In fact, I think we're actually going on a news section today that we haven't seen in the series yet. Anyway, yeah. So just going back to what I was talking about earlier with the whole capture card situation. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those HDMI splitter thingamajigs so I can get around the thing that keeps you from doing it and stuff. But essentially, that security measure is there, so this way you won't like record like movies or something like the Grand Tour. But yeah, basically, you know, they don't want you recording like TVs and movies like that. So, you know, let's switch up at the station. Yeah, they want you recording that stuff and then reposting it online. But really, it's a bit much because I'm just trying to record some. I'm trying to record some sick gameplay for you guys, like I'm doing right now. I mean, I do not have a bit of a habit of pirating things, but I promise I paid for it this time. Alright, come on. There we go. Okay, now I still boxed it up, but close enough. But yeah, I mean, it cost me, as I spit all over my iPad, it cost me, well, it's in the end, it actually cost me $100 to buy the capture card and another $15 to buy a USB-C to HDMI cable so I'd be able to plug my iPad into the capture card. So, yeah, it's a weird system. But, I mean, eventually, once I get the whole thing figured out, you know, this is going to be the way that I record videos. Like I should mention, I'm not going to be going back to the old way I recorded these videos. I'm sticking with this new fashion for good. I mean, I already paid $180 for this. So, yeah, I'm pretty much committed to these kind of videos now. You know? Because it's the only thing on the channel that really gets views. I'll tell you what, though, my Simro stuff has been doing really good. You know? Which makes like Simro's a brand new game. But if any of you are wondering, like, when I might make another Simro thing, probably not for a little while, because right now my YouTube channel is going through a bit of a transitional phase. I guess I could talk a little bit about that right now. Basically, I'm deleting a lot of my older content that's not really relevant to the channel anymore. As a way of sort of making way for some big changes that are coming. And those big changes will be announced pretty soon, actually. But right now I want to focus on some time. I'm basically removing older content. Not forever, though. If I can tell you whether the content is going soon. But yeah, I'm going through a lot of my older stuff and getting rid of it. Okay, let's try something. Guess I try something in the right place. Look at that! There we go. 0.0. That's like the best one. Look at that. There we go. Now we're up to 160 points. Okay, good. So we pretty much made up all of the sausages that we lost from that emergency breakage applying. It just also, hey, this is like taking as long as the timetable said. It's not quite, but yeah, I've been recording now for about 25 minutes so far. Okay, so this is already a pretty long video. So this is probably gonna be the only scenario that I'll do for today, for this episode, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, playing Train of ATS 3. You know, I think Train of ATS 3 was actually a bit of a victim of like the sort of blurriness that was present in the other way I recorded these videos. Oh, the thing you're gonna notice the big difference when I make another Train Simulator 3 video. So in case you're wondering where that is, so the next Trains Simulator 3 video is actually gonna be posted next week. But that's really where you're gonna see like the advantages of me using a Elgato capture card to record these videos rather than use the method that I've been using basically ever since I restarted making these videos back in last January. No. Come on. And boom. Look at that. Right where the marker wants to stop at. How many points is that? 83. Oh, yeah. Actually, I would have gotten I think I would have gotten 100 points if I stopped just a little bit more smoothly. Yeah. I would have gotten 100 points if I didn't brake so well. Look, I'm not a professional train driver, so I'm probably never gonna stop. Like, you know, I mean, it's either brake. I mean, for me, it's either brake smoothly, but then miss the marker a little bit, or brake a little bit more roughly, but stop in the correct place. And I think I'm gonna go for the stopping in the correct place because that one scores you more points. You know, I'm not here to score all of the points. I'm just here to score as many points as I can. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this the end? Oh. It is! We made it to a second number, huh? Okay, well, that's the other scenario, I guess. That felt quick. Oh, well, the quicker the better. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna check the steers of the next scenario, and I'll play that if it's short enough. But here we're at the end of this scenario. Stop! Oh, come on. And we ball the last stop of the day. Come on. Oh, well, we already got a bunch of points, so... Okay, we actually lost points for the last stop, but whatever. We got points. Okay, there we go then. So we scored 28%. Actually, that's the worst score so far, but, you know, I made a number of mistakes in this one that, you know, whatever. Okay, what about this? Rapid Express from... Okay, this one's a bit on the longer end, so, I think I'm going to end it there for today. Actually, hang on. What if I do... Wait. You know, we can skip through... okay, that one's long, and, Semi Express to the depot. Okay, these are all too long to do this today, so... I don't know. I mean, there's still just half an hour, so let me know if... So go in the comments. Let me know if for future episodes... you would like me to maybe do 2 half-hour scenarios in the same video, which will make an hour-long video. I'd be okay with that. But for now, though, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think of this new recording method I'm using the Elgato capture card and OBS and stuff like that. And I will see you in whatever I make next.